Good day, brothers and sisters. I welcome you to our Sunday reflection for the Baptism of the Lord, Year A. The theme of our reflection is Tattoo of the Soul. You are my Son, the Beloved. With you I'm well pleased. There is a great fascination with tattoos in our society. Some are public and visible to all, while others are private and well concealed. I once learned that every tattoo has a story to tell, from an encounter with a woman covered in them, like a collage on a living billboard. I asked a friend who was present why she had so many tattoos, and he told me that if I asked her, she would proudly share the story behind each tattoo. Though I was initially hesitant, my curiosity overcame me. She gave me a heartfelt narrative for each figure on her body: family, friends, pets, and significant religious. She desired an eternal connection, the people, pets, and faith represented by each tattoo. These images gave her a sense of permanence and identity. I realized the value of tattoos as a result. The sacrament of baptism could be called the tattoo of the soul because it gives us a sense of permanence and identity. We see this permanence and identity expressed in the servant's mission, which is central to all our readings today. The servant in the first reading is specially chosen and equipped to bring justice to the nations. Our second reading and gospel identify Jesus as the chosen servant because of his restorative ministry. Every baptized Christian is invited to share in Jesus' mission for the salvation of the world. Like a tattoo, baptism is permanent because it is not merely a rite of passage. It transforms us into God's agents and confers on us a special mission to save the world, a mission that never ends. How do we keep this mission at the forefront of our lives? We need to remain people of prayer, not the kind that reminds God of our plans, no matter how beautiful they may be, but the kind that enables us to set aside our plans and allow God to speak to us about his plans for our lives and the world. Jesus gives us a good example. During his ministry, he spent an enormous amount of time in prayer, especially when his identity was at stake. Prayer reminded him of whom he was. When the people wanted him to continue working miracles, he took off to pray. Mark chapter 1, verse 35. When the people wanted to make him king, he took off to pray. John chapter 6, verse 15. At Gethsemane, during his agony, he took off to pray. Luke chapter 22, verse 41. Prayer made Jesus mindful of his mission. Baptism is the tattoo of the soul, but unlike physical tattoos, it is not visible. Therefore, we need to root ourselves in prayer to remain consistently aware of the mission it confers on us. When our baptism does not inspire how we live, and we strive to live according to our devices without drawing inspiration from God in prayer, we become a caricature of our vocation in every sense of the word. Thomas Merton captures this well enough. And I quote, "There are thousands of Christians walking the face of the earth, bearing in their bodies the infinite God of whom they know practically nothing. They are themselves sons and daughters of God, yet remain unaware of their identity. Instead of seeking to know themselves and their true dignity, they struggle miserably to impersonate the alienated characters whose greatness rests on violence, craftiness, lust, and greed." End of quote. The lady with the tattoos seeks constant union with those whose images are on her body. Baptism sets us up to imitate Jesus. If we are not imitating him as sons and daughters of God, whom are we imitating? Failure to thrive in any aspect of our life results from living completely unaware of our identity as children of God, which we received at baptism. So this week I want you to do the following. Take note of the date of your baptism and try to mark it this year. You can come to church, light a candle, and contemplate your life as a child of God. Secondly, say a special prayer for the priest who baptized you. Thirdly, send a note to the parents of a recently baptized child to affirm their decision to raise their child to practice the faith. Or send a note to an adult who has decided to be baptized, such as those in the RCIA. Affirm this person in their decision. Have a blessed week.